Hey there guys, over here bringing you a video today about how to be clean on F1 2012 and with an epic example from a battle, a really great battle, a really fun battle I had with AlexZAfro in the Afro League PC yesterday. So basically the clip's going to start off with me failing and pitting, and that's why I ended up near AlexZAfro in, I think it was 7th place. So we're battling for 6th place and 7th place. And it turned out to be a really epic battle, and I had more fun battling with him than I had the whole race before, because as many of you know, I don't really, I enjoyed the kind of thought of playing on PC F1 because it's a lot better on PC in terms of the graphics, but in terms of the feeling of the game, for me it's just not as good. My wheel doesn't work very well. I get understeer central pretty much every single corner. Even though I've found some pretty nice settings, I'm still getting understeer near about full lock of the game wheel, and yeah, just doesn't seem as like fun for me on PC as it is on PS3. But having this battle was a lot of fun, and yeah, I mean, I was never going to win the championship on the Afro League PC. My main objective for this season was just to help Boss with the constructors, because last year in season 1 he never had a partner, so this year hopefully I can help him try and win the constructors, and he's going for the drivers obviously. So yeah, it was nice to get some points in the end, and ended up being an awesome battle. So let's get into it. So we're going to roll the clip here. So now I'm battling the right box. The right box gets a DRS on me, or I think he does, yeah. And then I completely fail as I just touch the outside barrier, the wall of champions, spins me into the other barrier. So here I'm quite near the pits, so I just sneak into the pit straight away, trying to kind of counteract some wheel spin I'm getting there. So I'm going to put it into options, and I'm going to pit right now, and Alex is in 6th place right now, unbeknownst to him about the battle we're about to have. So make the pit stop here. I'm going to come out, and as you can see on the minimap, Alex is just about coming through. He's on the straight right now, and just about I think about now, just about like now, he's going to overtake us. And so he's going to come into that first corner. Obviously the pit lane means I can cut that first corner up, and we're here right next to Alex. So now we're going to cut later on into the lap where the action starts. So now here I'm going to brake nice and early as I see Alex going in, and he's got the line, so I'm going to lay him through there and brake early, give him some room. So I'm just going to commentate through my thoughts on what was happening. So here Alex broke really early, and a bit really early. I just wasn't expecting that at all. So I go wide there. Alex goes wide as well. So at this point I was thinking of laying back through, but then I realised he would have the DRS anyway, and it looks like he's catching up. So it sort of sorts itself out because he's able to re-overtake me because he got the DRS in the end. Because I didn't outbrake him. If I did, then he wouldn't have got the DRS fair and square anyway. But it sorted that itself out because even though he did brake really early, I was the one responsible as I tapped him off. But he got the DRS anyway, so as I said, it sorted itself out. So we're going on to the next lap now. Now here, that looked a bit like a lag barrier there, as Alex, normally the line you would keep on turning right, but Alex had to jink left a tiny bit. He either lost it on the braking, or I lag bubbled him left. I wasn't sure at the time, so I let him through on that previous little straight before the chicane, because I just wasn't sure. It's a 25% race. Definitely, I think, in my opinion, if it's a 25% race or a sprint mode, you need to, kind of be wary of that and give people the benefit of the doubt. Maybe in a 50% race, definitely in my opinion, you don't need to let people through as much because it's a long race. And here I'm going to commentate through. So there just wasn't enough room for us to go through. I felt like I didn't give Alex enough room on the inside because I went over the bump and went left as a consequence of that. So I let Alex back through there just before the braking zone. Alex goes massively wide, and at the time, in the moment, I just thought that was too much of a kind of lock up to not be a lag bubble, so I let him through here on the straight again. Alex did tell me afterwards that he just massively lost it in the braking zone and locked up completely, but to me that seemed a bit fishy at the time, so I thought I might have lag bubbled him, because I did think I lag bubbled him the previous lap. So I let him back through, but here I get a great run on Alex. So as I said before, about in a 50% race, it's definitely in a 50% race, I don't think there's too much of a need to let people back through because it's a long race. They can overtake you again. But on a 25% race, it's effectively a sprint mode, basically. You've got to be kidding yourself if you think a 25% race is like a real proper like simulation race. It's basically a sprint mode, so you've got to be considerate about the other person and really think about if that was a lag bubble or not on this game. So we're coming through here. I get a much better run off the line here as Alex goes wide again. Obviously he's using a pad, so he's locking up quite a fair bit. But now I was trying to go around the outside, wasn't going to work. Alex takes the line on the outside. I'm going to go right across the bump really aggressively, then I'm going to go right to give him enough room on the inside just to make sure, and we both got through that unscathed. So now we're coming through to the hairpin, and here I play a little game with Alex as I brake really early, go really wide. He probably thought at the time I made a mistake, but I was actually just hoping to get the DRS on him. Like I do that move a lot on FPS, I'm not going to lie. So I use the curves, I'm going to get a DRS here, and so you know, Alex thought he made the move down in the hairpin probably, and I come back on him on DRS. It's going to be close to the chicane, and I'm going to go down the inside. I'm going to keep really right, going to go over the bump, not even going to think about going to the bump on the left, just to make sure I don't hit Alex on the inside. And I've got that move nicely done. But now coming into this next corner, as it's on PC, as I've said, I'm not really used to it. I outbrake myself, and there was a lot of understeer there, so I keep on the inside line to make sure Alex can go around the outside of me. And so we're going through to the chicane. Alex is just about side by side with me. I'm going to go to the chicane there. You can see his front wing just about there in the corner. Going to keep it right so he has enough room to take the corner as well. I've got to be sure that he's going to be able to make the corner. So now I'm coming through to the next section. This is where Vettel lost it in 2011. And I take it pretty, nearly a bit of a jinx. And wow, mega understeer there. As you can see, I was full lock trying to turn right there. So now we're coming to this chicane again. Alex is on the inside this time. He's going to make the corner, a tiny bit of a tap, but he's going to keep ahead anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Right box setting fastest laps again. But now we're coming through on Alex on the hairpin again. This point I'm trying to maybe go around down the inside. Alex locking up again. Looks like he goes wide. He's going to have the DRS maybe. And side by side there. So I'm not sure we've got the DRS. He might have got the DRS, I think. We'll have to see. Let's see here. Yes, he gets the DRS, but Alex is a bit too far back at this point, so we're just going to wait for some more action to happen. But it looks like he's closing up on me, so I'm going to try and defend the inside line, go through the chicane nicely, and we both make that corner again, get a bit of wheel spin, as does Alex there, as he nearly loses the rear, catches it quite nicely. So now we're coming on to the last lap of the Grand Prix. So now through to the first corner, and it's all going pretty nicely, going through this corner, mega understeer again, as I can't get onto the racing line. And now we're coming through the chicane, and here's another point where, you know, basically I come through and I just can't make the corner, I just can't turn in off. And I knew straight away I wasn't going to make that corner. If I continued on that line, I would have crashed into the wall, which is really annoying, and that's what I'm saying, you know, just, it's quite frustrating that my wheel doesn't work very well on PC, because on, you know, PS3 I can take that corner flat out once I've turned in, and I just couldn't make the corner because of the understeer there from my wheel. So now we're coming through the chicane again. Alex is on the outside. I'm going to take over the bump, going to give him some room on the inside, and he makes that corner, but I overtake him on better traction. Boss has won the race, my teammate, that's good to see. Anyway, so we're coming through to the hairpin, and again I'm going to try and get the DRS on him, but it looks like I take a much better line in, and I might have shot myself in the leg here, because at this point I thought I had the DRS maybe. It was too close to call. We're side by side, so if Alex does have the DRS, I'm kind of screwed. And yeah, he does. So it looks like he's going to come through with DRS. It's going to be a photo finish, I think, as he comes through to the chicane. And I'm going to brake. He's locked up. I'm going to go through very nicely. Going to get some great traction. Just going to about to dink left so I don't hit him. It's going to be a photo finish. And I just get ahead of Alex. But I had a penalty anyway, so it doesn't matter. But there you go, guys. A great example of how to keep it clean in F1 2012. So yeah, it was an okay race. It was a lot of fun. I had a lot more fun battling with Alex there at the end than I was in second or third place up front with the other guys. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope this shows you how to be very clean on a 25% race. If you want to be even cleaner, just go to 50% race. You know, 50% race or 100% race, you can't get any better really. 25% race, in my opinion, is still pretty much a sprint mode. But there you go, guys. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video. Give it a like if you did. Comment below, subscribe on you for weekly F1. Hope you enjoyed the rest of the day. I've been AlexZAfro, and I'll see you guys next time.